Okay, you guys, definitely part 2. I still got a little bit going on here. I didn't get a direct hit. I wasn't standing where the target was at when I did the pepper balls. Didn't matter, I still felt it. I mean, I'm gonna say I felt it for at least 5 minutes, just getting an after effect. But I wanted to see how well she shot at tight quarters, per se indoors, and she shot much better than me. It's very extremely accurate. I mean, you're not going to have any issues with this as long as you're relaxing, you're not panicking, and you're looking at your target. You're going to hit your target. It was very evident in this tiny display my second time out shooting this guy. I was impressed that I was able to get 5 magazines out of there and still felt like I got full pressure. I know by the 6th one, by watching the YouTube video, that things are going to start to go down, but she went through 5 magazines like it was butter. So that's a good deal. I only have 4 magazines, but maybe I'll get another one. See how it goes. It's kind of hard to take the cover off these guys here and then go to work after that. So it's a little tricky. I don't have it per se down pat yet. Piece of tape there. I'm not sure what in emergency purposes, but these are very, very good. You guys would like these, okay? So you don't get stuff flying around all over the place. Okay. I am emphasizing you treat this as a sidearm because that's the right way to treat this. Do not treat this as a toy, and you'll probably do a lot better. You'll see the way I put my Talon grips right here, so I know where my fingers are, whether it's on the trigger or it's on the side. Safety, I'm still getting used to. I'm not there yet. I keep forgetting to turn that off, so if I'm feeling cautious or I'm at nighttime, so I'll just turn the safety off. I'm the only one that uses this. My wife doesn't know how to use it. I hadn't show her. My own obvious reasons. Took her to the range one time and she just couldn't stand being in the range, listening to the noise. She ran out, and the guy behind the desk just started laughing at me and my wife and us. He took it nicely, so he was good with it. Anyway, my wife is not there when it comes to stuff like this, so that's why I don't show her how to use it. She might hurt herself or somebody else. They keep saying that this is less than lethal. They don't use the term non-lethal, if I'm correct, on their site, and they use this. They say this is a launcher, pepper ball, kinetic launcher, have you. Guys, take a look at the site for more information. I think you'll be impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed with the booster. I like the way it fits. I love that it takes that 12-gram cartridge, which is more common. That I went through 5 magazines surprised me. I did not think it was going to go through 5 magazines that powerful. You guys will see in the illustration, the video, how nice it works, okay? There's another thing I haven't pointed out, and I keep stressing this. In part 1, you'll see the sights that I put on here. Excuse me. You'll see, and I'll describe what I used and the indicator over here to make this more visible for someone like me who's older guy, 60 years old. Doesn't see very good, but sees great farsighted but not nearsighted very good. Hence the 2 times readers. Okay? And having the indicator knowing you got something in there is nice. You guys know you have a dominant eye, most of us. What that means, if you're pointing the sidearm somewhere, wherever you're pointing it to, excuse me, and you use both eyes, you'll probably focus just right. But if you close one eye, it's going to drop the point to a different direction, okay? I'm pointing at the snowman on my refrigerator, okay? And I closed both eyes. I got both eyes open, and I got the sights on target. My right eye's got it. When I go to my left eye, she's off target. That means my right eye is my dominant eye. Treat it as a sidearm. You'd be surprised how good you do. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey you guys, let's see what you guys think. Had my SD for a spell, maybe a year. Put up a previous video on it. Only got a chance to practice for once. Definitely got to do more practice. Don't have to go to the range to practice. As you can see, mine is in the bright orange. that way on purpose, so in case anybody sees me, they're not thinking, okay, the guy's carrying a sidearm and I'm gonna nail him or stop him in his tracks, whatever, one way or the other. I'm positive I could get 2 magazines use out of one 8-gram cartridge. I'm trying to get 4 out of a 12-gram cartridge. That's to be tested. That's my whole setup on here. I did describe in my previous video that I treat my this as a sidearm. I got my sights in the neon green, kind of glows in the dark if you got a little light on it, and I have my round indicator helping me out, letting me know there's a round in the unit. Safety off. Been a while since I used this, guys. Okay, so now there's nothing in the sidearm at all. This is a less than lethal. Doesn't say non-lethal. I believe it says less than lethal. They make another company that sells an extension for this. You have to take the unit semi apart, and I wasn't actually okay with that. Main reason I went with the Byrna is because I'm not puncturing the CO2 until I need to. So it's always there on standby, ready to go. It seemed to be the fastest. Like, take off the safety, pull the trigger, first shot's right off. I liked that a lot. We got some 12-gram cartridges here, 10 count, so I can fool around later on. Okay. Looks like we have a metal insert here inside here, aluminum, excuse me. And this is a screw holding it in place on both sides, which is a good thing. Feels like aluminum. Let's go put it on and see what we get. Got some instructions in here. Looks like some screws and stuff. I like the idea of the other company. I just didn't like the idea of having to take the unit apart. I'm sure the warranty's over on my guy already. I'm sure I had it about a year. We already moved the CO2. We already removed the front disc that holds CO2 in place. Okay. We got a couple of screws here. One side holds the nuts. The other side holds the screws. Let's see if I see any washers in here yet. I do not see any washers. I see 3 screws the same size. Yep, and 3 nuts the same size. And 2 different Allen keys, 2 different sizes. Interesting. Okay, let's take it apart. And it looks like it's gonna be from this side here. Which would be, sorry, she came apart. Now you have a groove that fits inside another one, so I believe this side goes on first, which would be the left side. I thought I saw somebody try to put on the right side first. So far so good, things seem to be lining up. Let's see if we can get the right side on, which went right in place. You guys heard that little snap there. I wanted to make sure this part was in place right here. Okay, that was important. It went snapped in over there. I can still see my sight in the front, so good deal so far. It didn't block my little setup I got here. Okay, I can see the screw goes, one goes on top, two go on the bottom. Let's put this back in place first. It looks like the small Allen keys for the other screws that were provided. Yep, I got some tension there. Okay, we don't need to be over tightening. And it looks like the hex, or the nuts go on this side. Drop that in place properly. Yep, that one went in place. I'm going to hold that in place while we start threading the other side. And we get the Allen key in. Once we start the thread, we should be good to go. Can't tell yet if I'm in. Something feels right. Felt a little tension on that. Not going to tighten it just yet until I get the other two in place. And it should be that easy. Okay, that one's in place. Do the same thing we did before. Try to hold it in place till we get this bolt in here. Okay. Of course that's going to happen. We're doing okay so far. I'm not discouraged. Just trying to get it on camera for you guys. I had the wrong Allen key, excuse me. That one in nicely. Yep, she's going in nicely. Again, don't want to tighten until I get all three in place and I feel confident about it. That's going in nicely. Have a bit of tension in there already. You're starting to see things line up pretty good. One more to go. A little tricky at first time I've done this, so you can go with the other company. This is made by this company for this unit. I'm not going to say that's an advantage or disadvantage. I'm glad to see there's a metal insert in there which extends the barrel a bit, which is what I was looking for. Okay, I think we got it in there now. Yep, it pressed in fit, so I should be able to do this if I do it lightly without too many issues. I can feel tension already, and it's all the way, it's flush with the nut already. Okay, I don't think I need more tension than that to hold it in place. For these, it lowers the center of gravity with the Picatinny rail here, if we can call it that, but it will work like one. And all the bolts go in from the same side, from the left side, and all the nuts go on the right side. Okay, we got tension on. We're pretty much done. We can get out a 12-gram cartridge, see how it fits, until we get a chance to shoot it. Okay. Let's drop it in there this way first. You guys can see what I can see. Okay. This should be snug. It should not be over tightened. And we're going to take a look at the difference between a 12-gram and 8-gram before I end this part. I did discuss the magazines. On the end, the Allen key is metal, it's not plastic. That is snug. That's all you need. And it seems pretty flush. You can kind of get the feel that This was made for this unit that fit. I believe this also fits the HD. I purchased mine when the SD first came out, and I do not have indicator in there on here right now because I don't have any rounds in there. I did pop a round out, so let's put one in there. I believe. I want to be careful with that gate. They go flying all over the place. And the Allen key goes to the rear. And the indicator went right up. Let me know I have something in the unit. Safety is on. And that's it for tonight until I get a chance to take it out tomorrow for you guys, alright? Definitely want to make a comparison. I need to get more practice with this, guys. You guys can see. Okay. Before we get to going outside and actually putting this guy through his paces, which might be the most important part here. $12 gram versus 8 gram. You guys got that already? Okay. 2 magazines versus 4 magazines. What do you think so far? Okay, I hope you guys are picking this up. I don't have a lot of time. It's dark out here. What you see on the screen is pretty close to what I'm looking at. I'm trying to do 10 paces away, size 10 Jordans, about 12 inches, so about 10 paces. I mean, we're shooting indoors. You might be shooting a lot closer than that. Okay, so we're here over 10 paces. And this is the only second time I shot it. It's got the booster on there. You'll see me put it together before we get to the last section, which is this section here. You'll see I got some markings on there. I put that in part 1, so I'll put a link to part 1 why I did that. I have a little Talon sandpaper grip here. I mean, you really should be treating this like a sidearm. I'm going to discuss something in the intro about this guy right here. Okay, let's just see how it feels. Safety was on, excuse me. Okay, you guys saw that. Okay, that was first 5. One pretty good, 10 feet away. She's deadly accurate. I'm trying to get 4 guys out of here. Yeah, you guys can see she's doing pretty good. It's not hesitating, staying solid, which is what I want. She's not playing at all, this guy. This next one might hurt a little bit, so I think I'm going to stand to the side because she's bouncing right back at me. Okay, I think you guys got a whiff of that. The last one was 2 pepper balls. I was pretty much on target all the time from 10 paces. This is only my second time shooting it, so you can see exactly how accurate it is. And she went right through 4 magazines with a 12 gram cartridge on here, CO2, and the booster. Some guy did 6 on YouTube, but you can see the last one didn't quite make it. And the whole idea of this demonstration is I actually wanted the full pressure, and I got it out of 4 magazines. I'm very, very happy with the booster, how it works, and how much I like it. Okay, I think you guys got the idea. That guys, we'll just give you a reference how large it is. Okay, I can still smell it. It's getting to my nose right now. So, you can see from 10 paces away, approximately 10 feet away, I'm not having any issues. So if I'm indoors, that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be 10 paces to 5 paces away, and I'm going to be all over this guy. So you guys saw a lot of bounce back, and I'm pretty sure I got them all on target because I don't see anything around on the side that's off, and I wasn't even trying that hard. So this thing is dead. Well, say less than lethal accurate. They don't use the term that I understand, non-lethal. I believe they use the term less than lethal. And I just want to see the effect the last two pepper balls. I think you guys got the idea. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I must really be a glutton for punishment because I'm going for the 5th one. That thing didn't even hesitate. There was no recoil on it. The last two again with pepper balls. 5 out of here, and I'm good to go. Deadly accurate. Not supposed to use the term deadly. Supposed to use less than lethal. Apologize.